Hello, I do welcome you back once again. Today is another day and we are to continue the examination app in Microsoft Access. In the last video, we looked at how we can create our tables and our forms for the exams sheet. So this video, we are going to continue, do some adjustments, then we write our code and see what is next. So without wasting my time, let's go. This is the candidate table where we have subject, exams date, class, student code, name, and the rest. But please, if this is your first time of visiting the channel, or if you are new to the channel, then you can go back and watch the part 1, because this is the continuation of the part 1. This is the part 2, and if you've not watched the part 1, go and watch it so that we continue from here. So this was the table, and this is the sheet, the form that we created. This contains all the questions and multiple choice options and the rest. So if you have not done so, go and do it. The adjustment we will make here is that, like, when it comes to the section A, that's a multiple choice. That one, it wouldn't be a problem, but the challenge will come when we get to the section B. That's the theory part. The theory part, because we cannot be specific, or we don't know the exact answer students or candidates will provide, we cannot award marks automatically. In that case, we are going to store any answer students provide in the table, so that at the end of the exams, the examiner or the teacher can go through and award marks. And at the end of the day, the rest, the database will do the rest for you. We'll do the addition, calculation, everything, and sum up and give you the total score. So that's what we are going to do. In that case, all the combo boxes here, we are going to do away with them because we don't need them at the moment. And we'll go to the design view. We do away with the combo boxes. This one too, we have to do away with it. And this one too, we have to do away with it. Then the next item, now that we are done with, we have done away with the combo boxes, it means we have to store all the answers in the theory part, the answer students or candidates provide. We have to store them in the candidates table. So let's go back. Yes, I'll save it, and we go to the candidates table, right click. But before then, let's open. For the subject, we don't want students to be typing the subject because they may be typing it wrongly. Maybe some students may get it right and others too may get it wrong. In that case, we are going to set a default subject for students. So we'll go to the design view, select the subject. So the default value, we just add the subject. Let's do with me channel. All right. Now this is going to be the default subject, and the first that we are going to add, that's where students answers, the section B, the answers students provide will be stored. And I'm going to change the exam score to objectives. This part is going to store the objective answers. Yeah, the section A, the multiple choice answers. Yes, so the theory part, we are going to make it theory question 1A. That's going to be a short test. Then answer 1A. That's going to be a number. Theory question 1B. That's going to be a short test, and answer 1B. That's going to be a number. Then theory question 2. That's going to be a short test. So answer 2. That's going to be a number. And the last one, theory question 3 is going to be a short test, and answer 3 is going to be a number. Alright, so looking at the theory questions, the number 1, we have to provide 2 answers, so that's why I made it answer 1 and answer 2, and the rest, the answers are going to be where the examiner or the teacher will award the marks. That's why all those fields are going to be numbers, in order to help the database to do the calculations. All right, now let's go. Let me close this one, but before then, let me open, and we see the default subject has been added. In this case, students will not be entering the subject. The subject will be a default subject. Let's close this one. Yes. Now let's go to the exam sheet, go to the design view, and we come here. The theory part. So the theory part, yes, we have A and B. Yes, A and B. So you have to, let's go. Yes, we have option A and B, because since we have to list two topics. Yes. So topic A and topic what? B. Yes. So just add it if you not added it. Add your A and your B. Now what you have to do next is to give names to our controls. We have student name. When we come to the design view, the student name, we have the name is what? Text 9. We have to give a proper name so that we can reference to it. So this one is going to be TXT name. Then the class TXT class. Come to the student code TXT code. Then as for the time, the exam's time, let's give it TXT timer. All right. Now let's come to the questions. The questions, since all the questions are labels, there's no need for us to give them names. But for the option groups, that is the frames, we can have to give them names. So the frame 1, we are going to, that frame 27, we have to give it a name. That is question 1. Yes. And the second one, let's make it Q2. The next one is going to be Q3. The next one is going to be Q4. And the last one, that's the number 5, is going to be Q5. So the next one, we come to the text boxes. This one, make it T1, T1, T2. Just give it any name, easy name to reference. Then T3. The last one is going to be T4. All right, for the multiple choice, the objectives, like that one, it already has its unique identifier, so we are not going to rename them. Yes, because when we select the first button, that's when we come to data. We have the value. Option value is what? 1. The second button, option value is what? 2. The third button is 3. Now when we come to number 2, that one 1, 2, and what? 3. So this is going to make our coding very, very what? Simpler and easier. All right. Now we have to add a button at the bottom here, so that like those fast students, those who will finish before time, they can just submit their exams and end it and go their way. So we are going to add a button here. Click on the button, then we draw it down here. Draw it down here. Cancel it. Give it a name. So the name is going to be BTN submit. And the caption is going to be submit exam. Good. This is why we can do some formatting. Make the font 12, then the back white, the font color black. Right. So here's where we are going to put our code. So go to right click, go to build event, select code builder, click on OK. Alright, so now I have to add a code here, option explicit. Alright, and inside here, here's where our code is going to be. So here the code is going to be on error. Go to error handler, then we declare our variable. So dim, the first variable or the first variable you are going to declare is to declare a variable that will store the marks. Yes, the objectives, because that one, since the marks is specific, if you don't choose it you are wrong. We will declare a variable to store all the marks of the objectives. So the first question you should ask yourself is, how many marks are you going to award to each question? So here I'm going to award 10 marks each to each of the multiple choice questions. So the first one, we are going to declare a variable that will be a scoreboard. A scoreboard. Let's make it short so that sboard as integer. All right. So now that we are done, we can start with our conditions. So if k1 dot value is equal to, so number 1, what will be the answer? This one we are going to compare the answers. So the answer student choose, if it is not equal to what we are going to declare, then the student gets 0, or else the student gets the 10 marks that we want to give out. So when we come here, question 1, it is saying, on which channel are you watching this tutorial from? Of course, it is Do With Me channel. All right. Now let's go. So the option value is, come to edit, it is 1. Then what will you do as a first time visitor to this channel after watching this video? Then I will subscribe. Definitely you have to. So please, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. So when you are done, I'll watch other videos from this channel. Exactly. So when you are done subscribing and watching this video, try and watch other videos too. The next one too is I will come back again and watch more videos from this channel. You are always welcome. You are always welcome to come back and watch more and more videos from this channel. All right. So the second one too, the option is the first option. As a new subscriber, a new visitor, please do subscribe. That's the option 1. So go to the code. So this one, if it is equal to 1, then score sboard is equal to sboard plus 10, because each one is going to work plus 10. Else sboard is equal to sboard plus 0. Then we have to end the if. That is it. Now we have to continue. If q, we are done with question 1. So if q2 dot value is equal to the same 1, then sboard is equal to sboard plus 1, else sboard is equal to sboard plus what? 0. Then we have to end the if. Go to 3. Question 3. So if q3 dot value is equal to, let me choose 1 in the meantime. After that we'll go and check the option. Then sboard is equal to sboard plus 1, else sboard is equal to sboard plus what? 0. and if. The fourth one, if Q4 dot value is equal to that one. Let me choose 1. In the meantime, we'll go and do the changes. Then sboard is equal to sboard plus 1 else sboard is equal to sboard plus what 0, and if. Then the last one, if Q5 dot value is equal to that one. Let me choose 1 in the meantime. Then sboard is equal to sboard plus, did I say 1? No, it should be 10 because I have to else sboard is equal to sboard plus what 0, and if. Yes, this one, it should be 10, not 0. So let me do the adjustment. It should be 10, not 1 rather. It should be 10. So 10 or 0, 10 0 10 0 10 0 10 0. For 1, question 1 is 1, question 2. Now let's go to question 3. So question 3 2. How many people have you shared this channel to? The first one is 5. Oh, 5 is too small. 10 is too small. Very good. 20. Yes, 20. All right. So option question 3 is going to be value 3. And question 4, how do you see this video? How do you see the videos this channel has been uploading? Helpful? Yes, it has been helpful based on the comments I've been receiving. Interesting, impressive. Yes. So we choose the first one, and so the 3 is value 3, the 4 is value 1, and the 5. How many videos have you watched from this channel so far? And 5. Oh, 5 is too small. 7. No, 12. Yes. So please go and watch more videos from this channel. Yes. So question 3 is 3. Question 4 1, and question 5 is 3. Let's go to the code and do the adjustment. So question 3 should be, is it 3? Yes. Question 4 1, and question 5 is 3. Good. So now we are done. But to check our code to see whether it is working, let's print out or put them in a message box. Yes, the result to see whether it's working or not. So just give a message box sboard. Now Alt D, there's an error here. Here's the error handler. Let me comment it because we are not done with it. Now let's, all right, let's save this one and you come here, go to this one. So question 1, on which channel are you watching this tutorial from? Exactly, do with me. Now let's go to submit exams. When I click on it, now I've gotten what, 10 marks. This one you can add other tests to it so that it becomes interesting. So let's go to our VBA. In the message, but instead of printing the score, you can say congratulations, you scored sboard max. All right, now let me save it. Now go back to the code. So when I click on it, congratulations, you scored 10 marks. Now let's go to question 2. What will you do as a first time visitor to this channel after watching the video? I will subscribe. Yes, so please, if you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Let's submit Now I see I've gotten 20 marks. Let's go to the question 3. How many people have you shared this channel to? 5, 10, 20. Yeah, 20. Even the 20 is too small, so we have to add more to it. Let's go submit. Now I've gotten what? 30 marks. Now let's go to the next one. How do you see the videos in this? How do you see the video this channel has been uploading? Helpful. Let's go and submit and see. Now we have what? 40 marks. But let's get one wrong to see if it will be it will add up or it will not add up. Okay, now let's do the question 5. The question 5: so how many videos have you watched from this channel so far? That's 12. Yes, even the 12 is not enough. Watch more. Submit. Now I've gotten congratulations, you scored 50 marks. Now let's say a student selected question 4 helpful, but later because of one way or the other student change their mind and say, oh, impressive. So impressive, since the answer is for the first option, let's see whether it will deduct or it will maintain. So when we go to submit, now it has now become 40 instead of what? 50. So it means our code is now working. Now that we are done with section A, we are going to continue with section what? B. All right, we are going to continue with section B. So let's go back to our code. So I'll go to the code. Now I'm going to comment the message box here. So I'll comment it, and on error to let me uncomment it or delete it. Yes. Now we are going to declare another variable, and that one is going to be dim strSQL as string, and strSQL is equal to then insert into this is where we are going to insert the answer students provide into the candidates table. So insert into what? That is candidates. Insert into candidates. So what are we going to insert? You will insert the class. So is it student class or class? Let's go and check. So we have, yes, class. Then we have to student code, then student name, objectives, and the rest. All right, so now let's go. So class, comma, then student code, student name, objectives, theory question 1A, theory question 1B. So from theory question 1B, then we go to theory question 2, theory question 2, that one is just 2, not A or B, and theory question what? 3. Yes, I think that is it. Then double quote. This one, the line is becoming long, so you have to break it. You have to break the line. Then, so what values are we? Then the values we are to add. What are the values? So the values are going to be, the first one is class. So the class in our exam sheet form is TST class. This one we have to, since this one is a string, so it will be single quote, double quote, unsigned, then unsigned, double quote, single quote, single quote, double quote, answer, and then next one was student code. That one was txt code. Yes. And the next one, student name. That one was tst name. Then the next one is what object for the objective. Since that one is it's a number. Let's say it's an integer, a number. We are not going to use the single quote. It's going to use only the double quote. So double quote 1 and the objectives. That's no. So the objectives we are going to store. We are going to use the scoreboard, the S board. Yes, the S board. Because the S board is what we use to store the objectives. That's the section A, the multiple choice answers. So instead of the objectives, we are going to use the S board. S board. Then from there we come to theory question 1A. That one, let's see the name we gave to it. That was T1, T2, T3, and T4. Okay, so let's go back to our code. So this one is going to be T1, T2, T3, the last one is what? T4. All right. So now we have to close the bracket, period, then double quote. Good. The next item is going to be current db.execute strSQL db fail error db fail on. Yes, there's on here. Okay, so the next one is going to be, so if nothing goes wrong, then there should be a message box telling us that our exams has been submitted successfully. So it's going message box submitted successfully. VB information, then success. That is the title. All right, then you have to exit the sub. Now end of error, the error message. So error handler message box error description, then VB critical, then the title is going to be error. All right, I think we are now done for now. Let's save it first. They didn't get any error, so we are going to try it to see if it's going to work. So now I'll close this one, I'll close the table form, and I'll open it. So the first one, I'm going to enter the name Do With Me channel. Then the class is going to be class 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come to the first question. On which channel are you watching this tutorial from? That's going to do with me. What will you do as a first time visitor to this channel after watching this video? That is, I will subscribe. Then the next one, how many people have you shared this channel to? Then 20. How do you see the videos this channel has been uploading helpful? Then the next one, how many videos have you watched from this channel? That's 12. Oh, 12 is too small. Watch more. Then we come to the section B. That's the theory part. List 2 topics you would want this channel to make videos on. So the first one is going to be school-based assessment. Then school attendance register. All right, school attendance register. Okay, then the next one. So this one too, depending on your question, because my test box are too small and too short. So depending on your question, you have to put all into consideration when you are preparing an exam for students. For some students, they can write. So you have to provide enough space for them. All right. Now, question 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how will you recommend this channel to a friend? This one I'm going to make it 10. Yes. So, explain your answer. The reason is that all the videos this channel has been uploading are very helpful and easy to follow. All right, so let's take this one. Now we come to submit to see. So click on submit. All right, we didn't get any error. Now let's go to OK. We'll close this one. Go to our candidates table to see if our answers came. So when we click on it, all right, so the subject name, the date, the class, student code, the student name is there. Do it me. Unfortunately for me, I was able to get all the 5 multiple choice questions, so I've got 50. Then the theory question 1A, that one school-based assessment. The answers for the answer, you the teacher or the examiner, you will award the answer. Then the second question, school attendance register. All right, that's the suggested topics. The answer B. Then we come to theory question 2. That's on a scale of 1 to 10. The answer is here. Then the theory question 3. Theory is in that one because it's long. I have to. All right. The reason is that. All right. So now our code is now what? Working. Our code is working perfectly for us. So we will end this one here. The part 2 here. The part 3. We are going to create an exams. We are going to create a score sheet for the answers that we provide here.